I reviewed your application before you even submitted it. Not yours specifically, but the exact type of application you're building right now. Because I sat on OT admissions committees. I reviewed hundreds of applications. And for the next 5 or 10 minutes, I'm going to tell you what I actually saw. Not what the program websites say they look for, what we actually evaluated in the room behind closed doors. Stay with me, because what I'm about to tell you is something almost nobody in the pre-OT space can say from experience, and it will change how you build your application. Here's the problem with most pre-OT students as they prepare. They optimize the checklist. GPA above a threshold, check. Observation hours completed, check. Personal statement submitted, check. Letters of recommendation secured, check. And then they wait. And a significant portion of them get rejected, not because they failed the checklist, because the checklist is not what gets you in, it's what gets you considered. And what happens after you're considered? What committees actually evaluate once your application lands on the table. Almost nobody's teaching that until right now. Over 16,000 OT students are in the pipeline to apply right now. Applicants outnumber available program seats 3 to 1. 3 to 1. In that environment, clearing the checklist puts you in a pool. It does not put you in a seat. The seat goes to the applicant whose files made the committee feel confident. Confident that this person understands the profession. Confident that this person can think at a professional level. Confident that this person belongs here specifically. That confidence is not communicated by GPA. It's communicated by something most applicants never explicitly prepare for. So let me tell you exactly what that something is, because I spent years on the evaluating side of this table, and I know what it looks like when an applicant has it and when they do not have it. Committees evaluate about 4 things that never appear on the checklist. Professional reasoning. Can an applicant think through a complex situation with neurons? Not just empathy, actual reasoning. Self-awareness. Do they know who they are, what they bring, and where they need to grow? Students who lack self-awareness are the hardest to teach and most likely struggle in fieldwork. Values alignment. Do they understand genuinely what occupational therapy is as a profession? Not the marketing version, not the social media version, the actual real version. Communication. Can they express themselves clearly and professionally under a little pressure? These 4 criteria are what holistic review actually is designed to surface, and they show up or they do not in your personal statement, your recommendation letters, your interview, and your resume. Here's the part that changes how you build every piece of your application, and it is something I only understood fully from inside the committee review room. Committees are not reading your application to be impressed. They are reading to feel confident. Those two are completely different things. An impressive application lists accomplishments. A confident making application demonstrates judgment. It shows how you think, not just what you've done. It positions your experiences against 4 criteria, not just recites them. It makes the committee feel like they already know how you will show up in a clinical setting. That is the difference between being accepted and waitlisted. And that is the difference that you can deliberately build if you know what you're building toward. Stay with me for one more minute, because the last thing I want to tell you is the most actionable thing that you will hear about in OT admissions today. Every piece of your application is an opportunity to demonstrate those 4 criteria. Your personal statement is not your biography. It's a positioning document. Your interview answers are not performances. They are demonstrations of your professional reasoning. Your letters of recommendation are not character witnesses. They are clinical observations. Your observation hours are not a log. They are professional. They are evidence of your future professional insight. When you build every piece with those 4 criteria, the application reads completely differently. Committees feel confident, and confident is the feeling that generates acceptance letters. I run a small exclusive group sessions on exactly this topic: how to build every piece of your application against the criteria committees actually evaluate, from someone who was actually evaluating. There are over 16,000 students in the pipeline. Applicants outnumber seats 3 to 1. Students who are prepared differently are accepted. Space in these groups is extremely limited. First come, first serve. Monday and Wednesday groups are already gone. Tuesday and Thursday slots are available right now. Check out the link in the description. Do not think about it too long, because the spots that you're looking for will not be there when you come back. You found it, now use it.